Tortilla Flat takes place in Tortilla Flat, a real neighborhood in Monterey, California. And it is the poor part of Monterey. It has no streetlights, so no one pays attention to it. And basically it's where all the paisanos live, the native Spanish, Americans, Mexicans, and whatnot. Basically no one pays attention to it, and where most of the story takes place is at Danny's house, which is on top of a like a ridge, with woods behind it, full of trees, where Danny went to sleep for his month of wilding out. And below it is a blue bay that is where all the trade goes on. Ugh.
So basically what I think the author said, I could be wrong about this, was Monterey sits on the slope of a hill with a blue bay below it and with a forest of tall dark pine trees at its back. I think he basically said the lower parts of town are inhabited by Americans, Italians, catchers and canners of fish. On the hill where the forest and the town intermingle, where the streets are innocent of asphalt and the corners free of streetlights, the old inhabitants of Monterey are embattled as the ancient Britons are embattled in Wales. These are the paisanos. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Alright, so in the story, a lot of action basically takes place in Danny's house, the house that he actually lived in, because the other one, kind of got messed up. So basically, I think what the author said about Danny's house was the main room was just as it had been when the viejo had lived there. The red rose calendar for 1906, the silk banner on the wall. We're fighting Bob Evans looking between the superstructures of a battleship. The bunch of red paper roses tacked up, the strings of dusty red peppers and garlic, the stove, and the battered rocking chairs was basically how the author described it. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. No, it's still kicking up. It's still kicking up. Holy shit! Turn it up. No, stop. Over here. So basically what happened was Danny's house wasn't really taken care of. So basically everything was worn down. And you have to remember the time period that this went on was right after World War I. So the paisanos weren't really rich because everyone was in the Depression and they just got out of war. And basically they were adjusting to new life right out of the army. So basically all they did all the time was try and talk to each other when they lived in the house. So basically acted like Knights of the Round Table. And so acted like they were setting off on a bunch of quests. But the house was basically their sanctuary because that's where they could all get along. So, yeah.